Hey, what's up, Aaron here? Hope you're doing well. If you're watching this video right now, you might be checking out Gift Hunter Club, and maybe you're wondering, can you really make money just by playing games and getting free gift cards, all right? Filling out surveys. Let's check it all out, right? Anytime you want to get my favorite way to get to $5,000 to $10,000 a month, 100% from home, just check out the link below and I'll send you my favorite strategy. Now, on this channel, I've reviewed hundreds of different ways to make money online, so I've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly. Let's find out if Gift Hunter Club is the good or the ugly. Is this a good way for you to make money online, all right? Now, Gift Hunter Club has actually been around for quite a few years. It's basically called a GPT website. Get paid in order to do something, right? So you do tasks, you get paid, okay? So if you come here, gifthunterclub.com, you can see that you can join for free, just a name, an email address, and a password. You get signed up, and there's a few ways that you can make money. You can choose an offer, right? So they've got different offers. I'll show you in a second. They've got different surveys. They've got different games. You complete the offer, right? And then you get paid. It's actually as simple as that, right? So there are a lot of GPT websites on my channel. I've reviewed literally hundreds of them. So let's find out how this stacks up against some of the other GPT websites and some of the other methods to make money online, all right? So I'm logged in right here. And if you come down to earn cents right here, you can see that there's three ways to make money. It's mainly offers and actually surveys. So it's three ways, but it's actually just two, all right? Offers and mainly surveys. Now, if I go into the offer section right here, you're going to be able to pick some of the very big offer walls, right? These are some of the biggest offer walls out there. Now, a lot of the other GPT websites basically work with the same offer walls. So people like Wanna Ads, Ascend Media, Rev2, AdGate Media, they work with all of the same ones, but they structure the offers slightly differently, right? And I'll just show you this in a second. So if I come down to Ascend Media right here, you can see that there's just a few ways that you can make money. All right, so I can scroll down here and you can see there's all sorts of different types of offers, right? Basically, you have to complete something in order to get points, all right? So with this one, this is a survey. This one is a research one. This one is Alibaba Marketplace. You probably have to sign up for Alibaba and they give you some points. This one is another GPT website. This is a game, for example. Let's check out this game right here, okay? So you can see it looks like you can potentially make a lot of points. We'll talk about how much the points are worth in a second. But if I click on Ghost Tower, right, it's going to show me right here what I have to do in order to make these points, okay? So the total amount of points I can make potentially, right, potentially is very important, is 649.25 points, okay? But you don't make all of those at once. What you have to do is you get basically, you have to hit certain milestones, all right? So if I reach level 150, I will get 1.4 points. That's really little, okay? But level 150 is pretty darn high, right? The next level is level 400. I get paid 3.85 points. The next one's 500. I have to get 91 points there. I reach level 900, I get paid 200 points. And if I reach level 1,200, I get paid 350 points. Now, I want you to ask yourself this question, right? How long do you think it's going to take you to reach level 1,200? Well, the thing is, some people will never reach that level because it's pretty hard, right? But other people might be able to get there, right? And it could take you, a few days, it could take you weeks, it could take you months, right? But at least they do give you different milestone points at different levels, okay? Just to give you an idea of how this really works, right? So they're not going to give you all 649 points straight up. They're going to give you different points depending on which level you hit. But even at the lowest level, 150, it's going to take you a little bit of time. So please understand that this does take a little bit of patience, right? And so GPT websites are all structured pretty much the same way. You download something specific, like for example, look at this one. This is a crypto app. If you download this app, and maybe this might require you to, spend a little bit of money, right? They're going to give you 9.66 points. Okay, this is on the Android. This one right here, Bigo Live, this is a live streaming platform, right? They will pay you 11.41 points. And we'll talk about, again, how much the points are worth in real money in a second. Right, Temu right here, I'm sure you've heard of Temu. Temu is a very large e-commerce website platform from China, super popular. They pay you about 8 points, 8.82 points if you download it, okay? So all sorts of different, offers that you can start, download, use, play the games, things like that, and they reward you with points. Now, another way to earn points is to take surveys. I'm just going to show you the daily surveys because this one pays a little bit more, right? I'm going to go down to, let's say, CPX Research, right? Just so that you can see the real amount that you're being paid, right? These are really simple. These are surveys that you can take. It doesn't require any skills, nothing like that. This one right here, you fill out for 4 minutes. It's going to pay you 12.6 cents. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you how much they're worth in real dollars. This one right here, 12 cents for 3 minutes. This one, 12.6 cents for 5 minutes. This one, 93 cents for 17 minutes, right? This one, 52 cents for 8 minutes. So these are pretty cool. You can come here, you can try to fill out surveys. Unfortunately, they're not going to give you an unlimited amount of surveys, right? You can see right here that there's about 10 surveys, roughly 12 surveys right here, right? Once you finish them, it's going to be finished. Okay, you might have to come back another day to see how many surveys you can fill out. Like tomorrow, there might only be 5 of them. The day after, there might only be 2, right? So you don't get to fill out like 100 surveys a day, unfortunately, okay? But you can get an idea of how much time versus how much you can potentially make, okay? So how much are these points worth? That's really important to understand, right? Now, it says 12.6 cents, but that's not really 12.6 cents US dollars. The way it works is 1,000 cents is equal to $10, all right? So that you have an idea. So you can kind of already understand, like, it's going to take a little bit of time to reach 1,000 points because, 12 plus 12 plus 52, for example, that's only roughly about 100 points, right? 100 cents, but you need 1,000 to get to $10 before you can withdraw, right? So 8 plus 3 plus 4, how long is that? That's about 15 minutes roughly, right? But it's still going to take you a bit of time to click in. You have to take a pre-qualification questionnaire. So it's going to take you just a little bit longer for you to actually get these points, if that makes sense, all right? So let's talk about how much you can actually withdraw. So if you come down to redeem and click on shop, the way that Gift Hunter Club does it is, let's just say, you can choose your country, which is really cool, all right? So they cover all sorts of different countries. Let's just say Vanuatu, for example. Let's select here. Unfortunately, the minimum that they pay out is pretty high. It's $10. Okay, there are some other GPT websites that I've reviewed in the past where you can withdraw when you earn $1 or $3 or $5. These guys, minimum $10. It's going to take a little bit of time. But if I click right here, it requires you to get not 1,000 points, but 1,250 cents, what they call it, cents, in order for you to withdraw 10 euros. Okay, so if I just go back here, you can see that as it goes up a little bit more, it changes basically. For 10 USD, it's actually only 1,000 points, 1,000 credits. All right, so you have to get 10,000 cents in order to withdraw $10. So the big question is, how long is it going to take you to get to $10? Now, it depends on what you do. It depends on whether you're playing an offer, if you're downloading it, if you're answering surveys. But just to give you an idea, Gift Hunter Club is very similar to a lot of other GPT websites. On average, it will take you roughly about 1 to 2 hours a day to make about $1 to $2. Okay, so to get to $10, it might take you 5 days. It might take you a little bit longer. It might take you a little bit shorter. It just depends on how much time you spend. If you spend 5 hours today, 5 hours tomorrow, you might be able to get to $10 a little bit quicker. But just an idea, 1 to 2 hours a day will get you to about $1 to $2. $1 to $2 for every 1 to 2 hours. So, what do I think of Gift Hunter Club? I think that, this platform is, well, first of all, it's legitimate. It's free. It's global, which is cool, right? It's a cool way for you to start earning money without any skills. That means you don't really have to learn any skill set. You don't have to invest any money. But you're not going to become rich this way, all right? I mean, we're talking about, if you spend a couple of hours every single day for 30 days, in a month, you might make $30. You might make $60, right? It's not going to be life-changing. You can't replace your full-time income with this. You can't retire, nothing like that. But it is like a lot of the other GPT websites out there. It's free, it's global, you can make some money. You can start by learning how to make some, a little bit of income right here by downloading some offers, by playing games. But if you're here to make big money, then a GPT website unfortunately will never get you there, all right? But if you just want to come here and make a few bucks, again, maybe 10, 20, 30, 40, $50 a month by spending a few hours every single day on a website like this, then you can check out gifthunterclub.com. All right. Now, if you're here watching this video right now, maybe this is the first time you're watching a video on my channel. I have reviewed hundreds and hundreds of strategies. Some of them are really not great. Some of them are so-so. Some of them are really good. A very small handful are really good. Now, out of the small handful, I've used one of them to actually generate multiple six figures every single year. Okay, I used it to quit my full-time job. This is a very high-paying strategy, but you have to be willing to learn it and put in the effort and put in the work. But if you want to do that, if you want to change your life just by using the power of the internet, you can check out my masterclass. I show you how I do this step by step. Click the link right below this video if you want to access that and check it out for free, okay? I wish you all the best. I hope you enjoyed this review of Gift Hunter Club, all right? Good luck on your endeavors of generating more income using the internet, and I will see you on the next one.